Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in the state of Massachusetts. We're currently in the city of Boston. Today we're going to be doing a driving tour of downtown Boston, Massachusetts. It's 64 degrees outside and very windy. We have the skyline right in front of us. I figured I'd start the tour here so you guys can see some of the buildings of the Boston skyline. I'm going to merge right because we need to continue going straight. There's a lot of traffic out. We're approaching Kneeland. We're coming off of Interstate 93. We're about 4 minutes away from our desired start destination. Now, off of first impression, this is my first time here in Boston, yet alone Massachusetts. Off of first-hand impression, upon exploring the downtown area to look for a gas station, it's a very tight and narrow city with a lot of traffic. I just happen to be here on a day where there's a lot of traffic. The traffic pattern and the city layout is not a grid format. The streets kind of take you all different directions. So I can't follow like a formula here. We're passing Beach. We're traveling up Atlantic Ave. I can't follow my traditional format of, following the grid, going left, right, and so on, trying to show you guys the most. So what I'm going to do with that being said is I'm just going to randomly drive wherever these streets take me. I don't have no specific set point in mind. We're just going to randomly drive. So right in front of us on the ground, we have steam coming from the pothole. There's a UPS vehicle double parked in front of us, so I'm going to have to merge right to get out of this lane anyway. I can't go through the UPS vehicle. See if anybody allows me to merge right. Thank you very much, BMW. One of the nicest BMW operators I've came across in a long time. Check out the tall buildings in front of us. We're at Atlantic and Essex. Now they have a very nice set of downtown buildings. Nice tall buildings. The skyline from afar, it looks nice. Very noticeable. I'm gonna merge left. We have a female over here on my left dancing. You see her? The one with the shorts. She just took off her little sun cap. Oh, there she goes. She's dancing again. Yo, what is she up to? She was Wu-Tanging. She doing the Wu-Tang. She feeling herself. She got the Evian bottle of water. Directly in front of us, it looks like some sort of pyramid structure, like a glass-like structure. It takes the residents to the Silver Line, Red Line, and South Station. Look at some dudes driving by us on a longboard. Yeah, he got a longboard. He was out. I think that was an electric longboard because that was a bit too fast. Do not block the intersection. State law, $150 fine. Wow. That's like in New York City. In New York City, they'll give you those fines. One thing pertaining to New York City that I want to talk about here is, in New York, you know how there's tunnels? To get to New York or get from different areas, there's underground tunnels. Here, there was tunnels. To get into downtown, there was tunnels, which, to be completely honest with you, reminded me straight up of New York City. We have Tortas Tinac or Tinac Mexican food truck on our right. Visit www.tinocmexican.com. Tinac is spelled Tenoch. Check out that building in front of us. It's like a spear. Or I should say like a cylinder. I think a cylinder is probably, it's like a circle going straight down. That's how I would describe it. But there's tons of traffic, tons of pedestrians. Even though it's a windy day, you could look at the trees. You could look at even people's clothing. You can see the wind blowing their clothing. So I'm going to continue moving forward. We're passing Purchase Street as if you were to purchase a cup of coffee. We're on Summer and Purchase. Now we're on High. So we're just going to randomly drive around. We're passing Lincoln Street. Shout out to the supporter Lincoln. We have a Dunkin' on our left-hand side. Past the Chipotle. We're passing Devonshire. We have Supercuts on our left. Be Good with Food on our right. Carbon Health on our right. Blue Moon Smoke Shop on our right. Tan Works on our right. Taco Bell on our right. In front of us, above us, there is a art banner. It looks like some sort of art banner with a bunch of little tiny pieces of fluorescent material. I see squares, triangles, circles. It's hanging above us. I don't know if you guys can really make it out. So we cannot go straight because it's a do not enter. So I'm going to make a left on Kingston. We had a gentleman on our right with some really long hair. He was crossing the street. We were passing the Bank of America on our right. We have a Dry Bar on our left. We have a J.J. Foley's on our right. It's a bar and grill established in 1909. Core Power Yoga on our left-hand side. Kingston Cuts on our right-hand side. We're also approaching Bedford. On our right, we have Divine Indian Food. We're at the intersection of Kingston and Bedford. Across the street, I see the Chicken and Rice guys. Let's make this right. What's it say? Is it chicken and rice or is it chicken? Yeah, chicken and rice. The Chicken and Rice guys. I guess they sell chicken and rice. We got the Hyatt Regency in front of us. We got pedestrians crossing both ways, left and right. We have a downtown Boston Business Improvement District lime green vehicle on my left. I don't think you guys can see it on the picture. No, you can't see it. All right, I'm going to make this right-hand turn. I'm going to continue going with traffic. I think this block is probably going to take us to that block that was do not enter. It's going to take us straight out that side. We have their public transportation on my right-hand side. Visit www.mbta.com. That's their bus on our right. The white bus with yellow and blue and black. We have a Dunkin' Donuts on our left-hand side. Second time I've seen that gold lettering in Massachusetts. I guess it's probably a Massachusetts thing for Dunkin' Donuts. We're at Arch and Summer. I'm going to continue moving forward. We have a green light. I'm trying to process the information around me. There's so much going on at any given time. We have St. Anthony Shrine on our right. Wow, there's a giant cross with Jesus Christ hanging off the cross on my right. That's kind of like creepy and strange all in one sentence. Like they had a gigantic cross with a gigantic Jesus Christ nailed to it. You know, the sacrifice that was made. Hanging off the side of that building. We're at Franklin Street. All right, so I think I can go straight or I can go left. Which way shall I go? Which way shall I go? Meanwhile, let's allow this gentleman to cross the street. Boston, officially, the city of Boston is the capital and most populous state of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Let's continue moving forward. So this is the capital. We're in the capital. We have Webster Bank on our right-hand side. Right now, it looks like we're going through some back blocks, but I'm perfectly fine with that because the back blocks are usually a lot slower pace. But as you can see, these buildings are tightly fit, like most traditional modern cities. You know, if you look at any big city, most of them are tightly packed like this. They build up. We have a car on our right going into a parking garage. Milk Street Cafe is on our right. I'm going to make this left. We have Cannabis on our left-hand side, and there's a police officer and or security guard at the door. Cannabis, recreational use. Oh, so you can purchase Mary Jane here legally. We just passed the Greco, truly Greek restaurant on our left. Giant pothole. Whoop, swerve game. I just had to swerve out of this pothole. Yo, that old head right there got a Mickey Mouse Disney, 2 Mickey Mouse Disney suitcases. Yo, that's crazy. All right, Bank of America in front of us. CVS Pharmacy on our left. Pedestrians on our right-hand side. We're going to treat this blinking red as a stop sign. This truck in front of us has no patience. He went right through the blinking red. He should have treated it as a stop sign. Go ahead, sir. You're more than welcome to go, buddy. Buddy with the camera. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. The pedestrian has the right of way. No problem, buddy. He said thanks. That was cool. That was a nice human being. There's been plenty. Look at transit police on our left. There's been plenty of times where I had let people walk by and they just completely just ignore you and they disregard. You know, you could have went, but you were trying to be nice and you let them go by. It's always nice when somebody acknowledges that and at least waves at you. We have another Chipotle Mexican grill on our left. Oh, the chicken and rice guys on our right. Is that another chicken and rice guys and another Chipotle, or is this just the opposite end? We're passing Water Street. We got Falafel King on our right. Be Good with Roots on our left. I recently just tried falafel a couple years ago. Every time I heard of the word falafel, I always thought of like a waffle. I thought it was like a waffle. We got BNC Market on our right and the Tate Bakery and Cafe on our left. Yeah, I always thought it was a waffle. Because listen to the word, falafel. Waffle. Falafel waffle. Yo, homie on the left got tattoos on his legs. But not only does he have tattoos on his legs, he has an ankle bracelet, an ankle monitor. The dude with the baby blue shirt on the left and the white shorts, nice leg tats too. I definitely got to get mine done. He has an ankle monitor, guys. So that guy is on house arrest. But he's out here with his briefcase, with his white shorts and his slack, meaning he's out here on the grind. We're making a left on State Street. We got Suffolk University on our left. And he got some nice sleeves. But he got like some tribals on the sleeves. I'm not a big fan of tribal. New England Center Home for Veterans. Commonwealth Bank on our right. This looks like a really nice downtown. They got a lot going on. There's so much stuff going on. So not only is this the most populous city in Massachusetts, it's the 24th most populous city in the country. The city proper covers about 48.4 square miles with a population of, as of the year 2020 United States Census, 675,647 people. So a little less than 650,000 people call this place home. Let's make this left-hand turn. We got another Dunkin' Donuts on our left, Bank of America on our left. Let's take this down a couple blocks. Look how many pedestrians we have on our left-hand side walking. A bunch of pedestrians. Wow. It looks like it might even be a program because I see a bunch of people with the EF book bag, whatever that means. What does EF mean? What does EF mean? I'm trying to read it. Something first. F stands for first. E, I couldn't see it. Santander Bank on our right. Let's continue moving forward. We have the Omni Parker House on our left-hand side. A lot of nice architecture. Look at this dude on my right. This dude, yo, he looks like a colonial dude. Yo, he has the hat and on, the socks and everything. He must be leading a tour with that group of students. We're next to Suffolk University on our right. We got the Temple Memorial Chapel on our left-hand side, organized in 1839. First integrated church in America. So that population also makes it the most populous city in New England. So the total area that Boston covers, so earlier we talked about the city itself was 48.4 square miles. But the total area that Boston, I guess as a whole covers is 89.63 square miles. We have Beantown Pub on our left. We have a memorial on our right for, I believe, possibly vets, because I see a lot of American flags. Granary Burial Grounds on our right-hand side. There's a bunch of tourists looking at that. On our left, we have the David J. Sargent Hall. A nice-looking building. We're behind this box truck, which is robbing us of a wonderful view. I'm sorry. In front of us, it looks like we have a pretty nice historic building. I don't know. What is that? A courthouse? Is a city hall? I wish this box truck would move forward so that we can get a better view. Any day now. 12 hours later. I might as well just go around the box truck because the box truck doesn't seem to be making any progress. Oh, wow. One box truck on it. Go ahead, buddy. You want to jaywalk? Go ahead. I'm allowed to jaywalk. Go ahead, my man. Walk. Yeah, he was about to walk right into traffic and then we were merging and switching lanes. What is this on my right? Is this a courthouse? Is it a church? Is it City Hall? It's a church. It's a church. Park Street Congregational Church. We're passing Hamilton Place. We got another classroom of students on our right. Wow, we got police on our left. There's a lot going on, guys. We got a huge park on my right. Bunch of people in the park. We're at Tremont and Temple Place. We have another Dunkin' Donuts on our left-hand side. The continuation of the park on our right, Boston Common, 1634. We're passing west at H&R Block on our left, Sal's Pizza on our left. I'm trying to drive as slow as I can too. We're doing 19 miles an hour. Downtown Boston Realty on our left, Santa Claus Distinctive Shoe Service on our left, Thinking Cup Coffee Bar on our left and bakery, First Boston Realty on our left, the continuation of the park on our right. We have an AMC Theater on our left-hand side. We're at Avery Street. We're going to continue moving forward. On our right, I see Blanco's or Bianco's Italian Sausage Cart. We have Teatro Ristorante on our left-hand side. Teatro, like theater, but with a TRO at the end. Teatro. We have, what is this? Grand Lodge of Masons in Massachusetts on our left. Guy's Kitchen and Bar. All right, we're going to continue moving forward. We have Tate on our right. We're still traveling down Tremont. We have Starbucks on our left-hand side, and we have the Cutler Majestic Theater directly in front of us on our right-hand side. This Tate building has a lot of detail on the front beams that are supporting the building. I believe that's a stone. There's a lot of detail in those beams. I see a female. She's eating. She's eating through the window. She noticed that we were capturing footage of her. That was funny. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. You want to stop us? You got to do a better job, buddy. Putting a cone isn't really feasible. Isn't functional. Well, it is feasible. He just showed us that it was feasible, but it's not effective. There you go. It's not that effective. Why he's standing on the side of the street? He should be standing in the middle of the street. But I know what it feels like to operate a big vehicle and nobody let you by, so you gotta let the guy do what he gotta do. Cutler Majestic Theater on our right. The Mickelbob Budweiser spot on our left. New York Pizza on our left. Maria's Taqueria on our left. Look at these. What's this? A digital display in front of us? Check it out. Spatinal or Spatial. I said Spatinal. Spatial Audio Something Experience by Apple. It's on top of the Moxie building. We have Stewart in front of us. We're at Tremont and Stewart, or Tremont, however you would say it. Cyclists, pedestrians walking. There's a dude on our left. Dude, are you vaping? Don't blow out a cloud of smoke. Don't blow out a cloud of smoke. Don't blow out a cloud. He's blew out some smoke. He's vaping. It wasn't a huge cloud, though. Look at this gentleman looking at us. He looked through my soul. He caught eye contact. He looked confused. He was looking at the car. He's like, what type of vehicle is that? I see the Wang Theater. It's a whole nother theater directly in front of us. And I see Greater Boston Chinese Golden Age Center van. That white van that just turned in front of us was from that agency. When you're done with that chowder, we like to talk business. OhioForLeaders.com. That's funny because that's how they talk. Because they say that Boston people have their own type of talk, their own type of talking. That chowder. I guess they have their own accent, but I'm not from Boston, so I don't have the accent. Kind of like how New York has their own accent, Louisiana has their own accent, Floridians have their own accent, and so on. But they wrote that like chowder, CHOWDAH, chowder. We got a scooter dude behind us. It looks like he's about to get through us. I'm gonna let the scooter dude by us. Go ahead, scooter dude. It looks like he got a Marshall's bag. He ain't got tags on that bad boy, and he got some like Beats headphones on. He jamming with his music. There, that's the Greater Boston Chinese Golden Age Center van on our right. Yo, this is parking on our right. I thought this was traffic. Wang YMCA of Chinatown on our left. All right, so we must be entering Chinatown. Yes, because I'm seeing people of Asian descent. See these people crossing the street wearing masks. I'm gonna make this left. Yo, on my right, I see a couple Asians. Mass Pike Towers. So I'm going to make this left-hand turn. I'm going to try to drive straight towards, I guess, where we were at already. This is probably still a part of downtown, but this is probably like the outskirts, one of the neighborhoods in downtown. what I've noticed across America too is a lot of Chinatowns are always in downtowns or center cities, or in the business districts and all of that. You see this little short lady crossing the street? Another thing that I've noticed, not for nothing, but I noticed that the Asian culture, or people from Asian walks of life, they tend to take the mask thing a lot more serious than your standard American. Because they're still walking around outside with masks. But then you go to the other spot that we were at with a lot of the Americanized people, barely anybody had masks on. But you go to Chinatowns across America and you'll see plenty of people in Chinatown wearing masks. Even if they're by themselves and there's nobody next to them, you'll see them wearing masks. And the mask mandate's been over for quite some time. That's why you're starting to see some of these downtowns more active again, because people are feeling comfortable with going out. Example, you have this little old lady right here, this older woman, she's crossing the street with a mask on. She's by herself. Again, in front of us, across the street, there's another little short old lady with a mask. There's a younger Asian gentleman right here crossing the street with the green sweater and the book bag. He has a mask. But there's a Caucasian gentleman in front of us crossing the street in front of us on the opposite side, and he doesn't have a mask. So that goes to show you, Americans don't, I guess, either they don't take it serious or they're just all done with wearing a mask. Like these two Asian young people right here in front of us, crossing the street talking, they both have their masks, but since they're drinking iced coffees, they got the mask down, or the female had the mask in her hand. We're on Washington, so they got a bus-only lane on our right. That burgundy lane, that reddish burgundy lane, is a bus-only lane. We just passed the Wisteria restaurant on our left. We're passing Doubletree. All right, we're going to stop here. Yeah, it's a lot of information to process, guys. A lot of information. So the mayor here is Michelle Wu. Oh, wow. Michelle Wu. W-U. Telling me she may be Asian. Michelle Wu. We have the Tufts School of Dental Medicine University on our right. Tufts University. Let's go through this yellow. We're ready to go. We got Boston Kitchen Pizza on our left. We got Liu Yu Shu Hotspot. On our right hand side, we have Dan Than Jewelers and Gifts. Then we got Ban Mi Huong Q Vietnamese Sandwich, noodles and bubble tea and juice. Then in front of us on our right, we have the Empire Garden Dim Sum Chinese delicacies and cocktails. On our left, we have Happy Lamb Hot Spot, or it's a hot pot. We got some graffiti on my right. I see the name Virus. Then I also see Brain 2022, and I see Chick. Chick must be a female. I see Gia Ho Jewelry Trade Inc. Faux Pasture Vietnamese Cuisine on our right. We're going to continue moving forward past LaGrange. Again, this is, I'm assuming this is connected to Chinatown. And what you notice is all the Asian Americans, because I'm assuming they're Americanized. Asian Americans are wearing the masks. On our left, we have a group of Americans, traditional Americans, Caucasians, or whatever walk of life they come from. We're passing Boylston Square, and they're not wearing masks. So make note of that. But I noticed that even in Philly, like even in my hometown, even in like California, you know, and a lot of other places where there was Chinatowns, there was focused on wearing the mask. All right, I'm gonna wait here because this transit van on our right is, I mean, I could probably finesse my way through it because this is a tiny car. Like it's not like I'm a damage the vehicle. That driver was wearing a mask too. But you know, they come from a history of, I believe in their country. I think even on most normal, like before all this stuff happened in 2019, I think like the bird flu was one of their concerns, and they used to normally wear masks too, like especially the older ones because they have weaker immune systems. We're at Essex and Washington. We got another Dunkin' Donuts on our right, but that Dunkin' Donuts has the traditional orange logo, the orange branding. So Boston settled in the year 1625. dude on our left had some curly hair. Looked like a guitar player. All right, I'm going to merge right because I'm in the wrong lane. All right. We're approaching Avery. We're on Washington and Avery. In front of us, at the intersection of Washington and Avery, you will see Paramount. Paramount Theater is lit up with beautiful LED lights on our left-hand side. On our right, we got Cafe Nero, the Italian coffee company. You can see more of this theater on our left-hand side. On our right, we got Legal Crossing. We're at this yellow light. I'm going to slow down here. I'm going to allow this older couple to cross the street. We have a husband and wife. Wife is wearing a yellow shirt. Husband is wearing a blue shirt. She wanted to say thank you to us. She did her hand up and then she just flagged us and said, forget it. I see a French Quarter sign on our left-hand side, French Quarter, and I see Boston Ballet, Swan Lake, and the Citizens Bank Opera House. We're at Avenue de Lafayette. On our right, you'll head towards the Financial District and Government Center. So the total amount of land versus water, land is 48.34 square miles, water is 41.27 square miles. So there's a lot of water that surrounds Boston and is a part of Boston. We just passed the Boston Ballet, passing Harlem Place, a bunch of people walking out and about, a lot of tall buildings. Redhead, wow, she got real red hair on our left, like natural red hair. It was an older woman. Oh, wow, we can't go in front of us either. Shucks. Let's make this left at Temple Place. Man, I think we could have went down there. Whatever. No, I had a do not enter sign. We can't go through a do not enter sign. We got Cafe Bonjour on our left. We got a whole bunch of people outside. I guess they're waiting for Cafe Bonjour. And or Estella Eat Drink Lounge. It might be one of those. King of Julie on our right. Gordon's on our left, made in 1934. Some street work being done on our right. Democracy Brewing Company on our left. Wig World, Boston on our left. Tobias and Bitiat or Bitit on our right, whatever that means. Herrera's Mexican Grill on our left. On our left-hand side, it looks like we have a carriage being pulled by a human being. You see this green cover on the wooden wheels on our left? It's like a wooden carriage, but he's pulling it by hand. We have some police in front of us stationed at this park. We can't make a right, so I'm going to make this left. I believe this is the park that we went by earlier. You remember? Yeah, so we went by here earlier. So it pretty much took us in a circle. Shucks. Can I make a left? No, I can't make a left here either. Dang it. I want to go back towards the downtown area. So if you're from Boston, you're a Bostonian. So the density out of the 675,647 people that were reported in the 2020 United States Census is 13,976.98 people per square mile. That's the density breakdown. Over 13,000 people per square mile. That's because they're building up. All right, so I'm going to travel normal speed because we already saw all of this. And I got cars behind me. If I'm driving too fast for some viewers' taste, I do apologize. I got to continue the flow of traffic. I can't impede traffic. When we make this left-hand turn on Avery, we never made a left on Avery, so let's make this left now. We're going to take Avery forward, if possible, a couple blocks. Cause I don't know what to expect. Nope, it's going to make us turn, you see? I don't really know what to expect with this traffic pattern. It's all over the place. We have the Ritz-Carlton on our right. So Boston is one of the oldest municipalities in the United States. Wow. Founded in Shawmut Peninsula in 1630 by Puritan settlers from the English town of the same name. It was the scene of several key events of the American Revolution, such as the Boston Massacre, the Boston Tea Party, the Battle of Bunker Hill, and the Siege of Boston. Upon American independence from Great Britain, the city continued to be an important port and manufacturing hub, as well as a center for education and culture. All right, I'm gonna make this left. Yeah, we already came through here. This is where that theater is at. Hold on. So I'm gonna try to make it right because it's not gonna keep sending us around in circles. Oh, right here I can make it right. Bet I'm gonna make it right here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go straight because it was already a no outlet. Go ahead. You guys gonna turn? No? Yes? Maybe? All right, I'm gonna go forward then. I'm gonna make this right hand turn after these pedestrians cross. All right, are they gonna cross? They got a red hand, so I'm going to do a right on red. There's no sign that tells me otherwise that I can't make a right on red. All right, let's go forward. I'm concerned, like, when should I make a left? I don't want to go left and it shoots me left again. Oh, I can't go any further because there's a do not enter in front of us. You see, it's weird how they make some downtowns like this. Like, look it, we're going forward, but we can't go any further forward because there's do not enter, so now we gotta go left. Yeah, without a GPS here or some good navigational skills, you might be in trouble. Or if you're not from here, like, I'm sure people who born and raised here, you guys can navigate very easily because you know downtown well. I don't know downtown, so I think I'm gonna make another right here. Boston Housing Authority on our left. Wow. I guess that'll be BHA. Boston Housing Authority. State Street Financial Center on our left. No, it's gonna shoot us back down. Dang it. So I'm gonna make a right and I'm gonna try to make another left again and go left again. That probably explains why there wasn't a lot of gas stations in downtown, because I was looking for a gas station for quite some time, for a good 8 to 10 minutes. And in most downtowns, you'll see a handful of gas stations on every other corner. But here, nope. Today, Boston is a thriving center of scientific research. The Boston area's many colleges and universities make it a world leader in higher education. So let's make this right-hand turn. Let's make a left over here at Essex. And we're going to try again, guys. We got Studio Vertical 3 on our right. Or it's probably not even Vertical 3. The E is a 3. Including law, medicine, engineering, and business. And the city is considered to be a global pioneer in innovation and entrepreneurship. Let's make this left-hand turn. With nearly 5,000 startup businesses. Wow. So that means there's a lot of entrepreneurs in Boston trying to start businesses and, you know, trying to conquer the American dream. We're approaching Lincoln Street. On our right, we got the entrance to Interstate 93. Continue moving forward. I want to make a left. Nope, because that's going to take us to north. If we go straight, it's going to take us to north 93. Maybe, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, we ain't seen none of this stuff, so we're seeing new stuff as we're trying to figure our way out. Summer Street Barbershop on our right. So what celebrities are born in Boston? We have a longboard dude on our left. He was on an electric longboard. All right, we're gonna go straight. I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna end up getting stuck on the same little Chinatown cluster. I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna make it right and then make another left. Because I keep seeing this Chipotle in Dunkin' Donuts. I don't think there's that many Chipotles and Dunkin' Donuts in downtown. And if that's the case, I keep passing the same quadrant. I'm gonna come here to High Street. I'm gonna take High Street. No. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take this street. I'm gonna get out of this little segment right here. I'm gonna go up another block or so, and then make a left because they're doing construction over here, and I remember that construction. All right. So, what celebrities were born here? Leonard Nimoy, film director and author. Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg was born here. Yeah, I like watching Mark Wahlberg movies. Shooters was shot in Philly, some of it. And he got a lot of other movies that I enjoy, like Ted with the little talking bear, and like the one with the one about the cops, The one with the big guy that I'll be watching too, the goofy guy. I can't think about it right now. The other guys. What's the other guy's name though? Will Ferrell. Yeah, Will Ferrell. I love watching Will Ferrell movies too. With Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell when they both play cops. Ooh, they're doing gridlock here. $150 ticket. Say, nah, you heard me? I sound like a second grader. Ooh. On our right-hand side, you'll see South Station. We're at Atlantic. Can I make a left-hand turn here? Look, there's a sign in front of us that says, do not block the intersection. There's people on our right with a Red Bull backpack. On our right-hand side, you can get free Red Bulls. Oh, snap. Check that out. Even though I don't drink Red Bulls, but if it's free, it's for me. All right, you got Mark Wahlberg, who's a professional actor, model, singer, film producer. Remember Mark Wahlberg's musical career? Matt Damon. Wow, Matt Damon, who's an actor, film producer, screenwriter, and a philanthropist. Uma Thurman. Wow, Uma Thurman's from Boston? That's cool. So, other than the first dude, because I didn't know who the first dude was, Leonard. I didn't know who Leonard was. But the three actors, I know who all three of them are. So that is cool. Let's continue traveling forward. Look at this little park on us. Oh, they're doing an awesome mural here. Who is it? Oh, it's of a little kid, of a b-boy. He's in like an Adidas suit with a boombox. He has some Adidas. He got on the Kango hat, and he's like crouching with like the cool look. Oh man, that's a dope mural. But the trees were blocking it. They weren't finished it. So, my bad. Chris Evans. Oh, I've seen Chris Evans movies. Yeah, he's from Captain America. Amy Poehler. I've probably seen like one movie with her. John Krasinski. Nah, bro, I haven't really seen your face. Jennifer Yeah, I seen Jennifer Coolidge. That's Stifler's mom. That's Stifler's mom in isn't it? Isn't that Stifler's mom in American Pie? She's a comedian, voice actor, film actor, and more. Samuel Adams. Bro looks like he's from the 1700s. He got on like the wig with like the little curly curls. I need some moisturizing. Oh man, I got a closed bottle of water that I don't know how long it's been sitting in this vehicle, but it's closed. But you're not really supposed to be drinking bottles of water that's been sitting in cars for long periods of time, because the plastic bleeds into the water. But guess what? I'm kind of parched here. So I'll take one for the team. On our left is the financial district. We're passing Pearl, but I'm not going to go left. I just want to get all out of that little cluster. I'm sorry, I coughed in the microphone. I apologize, but yeah. We're passing Seaport Boulevard. We got a bridge on our right. Oh, no. Oh, no, Mario. That was one of the tunnels on our left. I didn't want to go through the tunnel. We got a cop on our right-hand side. We're going to continue going forward, and we're going to try to make a left coming up, as long as it doesn't take us to that little district that we was in, the Chinatown area. Nothing wrong with it. It's just I kind of want to show you guys some of the business district too. We got a gigantic American flag on the ceiling on my right. Remember, guys, we got Omi documenting the behind the scenes in the background. So if you're wondering why I'm talking about stuff on the left and the right, you may not be able to see. She's capturing it for the behind the scenes vlogs on Toon Be Chillin'. That's the second YouTube channel that shows you guys the more intimate points of views, behind the scenes of what's going on this cross-country trip. If you're just catching this video today, as of today's date, I believe we have been to 46, no. Roughly, because we still need to do Rhode Island and Connecticut to complete all. 46. Yeah, 46 plus 2 is 48. All right, so we still need to do, because I've already been to Jersey before in my lifetime, and I've been to New York, so I'm not really, waiting to count on those. But we've been to 46 out of 48 immediate drivable states in the United States of America, with the exception of not driving to Alaska just yet, because that's super duper far and it's going to be extremely costly. And Hawaii. You got to fly to Hawaii. You can't drive to Hawaii unless you have like a submarine card, and you might be able to figure something out. But we're at Surface Road and India Street. We're on India Street. I'm going to make this right on India Street and continue moving forward. I see a Frida Immersive Dream advertisement on a dumpster. The dude on our left got a Boston Red Sox shirt. Boston Red Sox. We're passing Franklin Street. This is also where the Boston bombing took place. We're passing Custom House and India. That was the intersection. Bean and Leaf Cafe, catering available. We got Coogan's Restaurant and Pub on our left. We got some PPA. Yo, what's up with the PPA lady's hair? She straightened it, but it just I don't know. It looks almost like a raccoon's tail. Free cannabis delivery on my right. Yeah, she straightened it in a way where it was like so puffy in layers. It looked fake almost. But I'm sure it was real. The blonde parking authority lady. Didn't they shoot episodes of Parking Wars here too, I think? We're passing Central. Oh, we got a nice building on our right. What is this? I can't even tell. We got One India on our left. I don't know what that building was on our right. Y'all probably couldn't even see it. Insurance Library Association of Boston. We have Razin's. What's that? The Black Rose Royson Dub Guinness. Spirits and ales and seafood. Royson Dub means it's Irish. Royson Dub. Royson Dub. I'm from Ireland. I'm in Boston. I can't talk like a Irish person, an authentic Irish person from Ireland. Bostonian is on our left. We're at Broad Street, State and Broad Street. I'm going to allow this truck to go. Go ahead, bro. You're good. And he waited patiently, and when I let him go, he waved. I like human beings like that. Human beings that, at least, if you go through that extra effort to let them go by, go through the extra effort and just give them a wave. If somebody lets me by, I'm going to give them a wave. Like, you know what I mean? Thank you, bro. Like, thank you, sister. Thank you. Whoever just let me by, thank you. Let's make this right on Merchants Row. Merchants Row. It looks like we had a really historical building over there on my left. I should have probably kept going straight. But anyway, it's cool. I smell some type of food. It's so potent. Whoa, the seasoning is potent. Wow. I'm trying to pinpoint that smell. It smells like lemon pepper. Like a lemon. Like a sweet sauce. Like a zesty sauce. Wow, it's so strong. I can taste it. Butler Square. Let's make this right around Butler Square, and I'm going to go back around just because... Oh, no. Butler Square is like a little tiny block. So, we got a Coca-Cola box truck on the right. What was that smell? I feel like I ate that before. Let me make a right here on Chatham Row. We got the Ginger Man on our left. That's the name of the business, the Ginger Man. Maybe they sell ginger cookies, ginger ale, ginger snacks. I don't know. All right, let's make this right again. We were already here, but that's because I didn't know that there was going to be this really nice historical-looking building at the end of the road. So I'm making it right so that y'all can see that. We're on State Street, Chatham Row and State Street. I'm going to try to make this right. See who's going to be the good Samaritan to let me by. They're allowing the pedestrian by, but they're not letting me by. So they were halfway nice. At least they thought of the pedestrian. They said, man, bump the car. He could wait. We got Cervea Mediterranean cuisine on our right. Passing Broad Street. Ben & Jerry's advertisement on the trash can on our left. We're passing the 7-Eleven. We got Brooks Brothers on our left. A father holding his child on his shoulders. That's awesome. I look forward to the day when I can do that. Or if I can do that, that'll be awesome. That'll be really nice. To have your son or your daughter on your shoulders and just showing them what the big city is like. We're passing Kilby. We're at State and Kilby. We got Sweet Green on our right. We got an Amazon van on our left. Do you want to go, sir, Amazon van? Yes, no, maybe. You got Donnie Wahlberg. Obviously, he's also an actor, and he's Mark Wahlberg's brother. Donnie Wahlberg has been in many movies, and he's also a part of a TV series, the Blue Bloods. There you go. So if you like watching Blue Bloods, Donnie Wahlberg, one of the main actors in there, is from this town too, or from this city, I should say. We got the state room on our right. We got a bunch of classes of people just navigating around. But I guess since this is the state capitol and there's so much history here, that's why we're seeing an overabundance of classrooms and like tour guided trips and stuff. We're at Congress in Devonshire. Look at that building in front of us. That's the building that I came over here for. Like, I saw it from afar and I knew that it held some type of historical value. What historical value off the top of the head, I do not know. However, if you're watching and you have knowledge about Boston and you're from Boston, feel free to enlighten us, the viewers across the globe. I don't know it all. I don't claim to know it all. I'm just pretty much your unofficial tour guide, relaying information that can be found on the internet. And I'll try to point out the obvious or what may not be so obvious. But if you know stuff or details that you think I missed, feel free to type it in the comment section. So other people who read the comments, because, on YouTube, most people go to the comments, they can read your comment and say, hey, thanks. I appreciate, you telling us that, because he ain't tell us that. We're at the intersection of Congress and Devonshire waiting for the traffic to move forward. You got Betty Davis is from here. Wow, Betty Davis. Ben Affleck. Wow, Ben Affleck is from Boston. That's dope. Ben Affleck. I'm not a huge Ben Affleck fan, but I have seen tons of Ben Affleck movies. Like Jay and Silent Bob, Dogma, another Ben Affleck movie. I can't think off the top of my head, but there's a couple more Ben Affleck movies that I've saw. We're passing Quaker Lane. We got Bar Chikechi on our left. I think that's what it was called. Chikechi or something. Gina Davis. I've seen Gina Davis before. Yeah, I've seen Gina Davis in movies. Conan O'Brien. Oh, yeah. He's a talk show dude, right? Uzo Uba. I think I've seen her in like one movie. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Benjamin Franklin. Yo, hold on. Is this the Benjamin Franklin? Yeah! Ben Frank was from here. So take out... What is he on, the dollar bill? What is he on? I don't know. Hold on. Was he on $100 bill? Man, I haven't looked at my money lately. We're at Water in Devonshire. Anyway, Ben Frank is from here, bro. Yeah, no, George Washington is on the dollar bill. Ben Frank, is he the 100? The big Ben Frank. Yeah, the Franks. Ben Frank is on the 100. If I'm wrong, you can feel free to correct me. I don't. Damn, bro. You just go and throw yourself in the traffic. Like, you feel me? And we got him on camera, so we were driving, and he just threw himself in the traffic. So I should have just let him, boom, smash it. Yo, there's been a couple times during this journey where people were about to cream me. And I got a dash cam in the RV in here. And I should have just let them cream me. But for the sake of this trip, because I could have probably gotten a couple lawsuits, a handful of lawsuits. There was this one, like a state or two ago, a freaking 18-wheeler nearly ran us off the road on purpose. And I could have just said, look, let him hit me and get that check and play sick, or not even play hurt. But you never know if you end up getting injured from these accidents. And I could have got a nice check and probably got a new vehicle and all that. But it would have delayed this journey, delayed the trip, delayed our tours. It would have set us back big time. So I had to be the bigger person and move out of the way. Reflexes. Reflex game on a beam. Alyssa Dushku. Oh, yeah. She's from Charmed. And she's from a bunch of movies. I've seen her in plenty of movies. She plays like that rebellious girl. She's a television producer, voice actor, actress, and a bunch of stuff. She plays like the rebel girl. She was on what movie? Oh, she was on Jay and Silent Bob also. And she was on Wrong Turn 1. Yep. All right, Michael Chiliskis, Leonard Bernstein. Let's continue moving forward. Ouch. Let me make this right. I feel like I'm going back down towards Chinatown. Let's make this left right here. And there's nothing wrong with Chinatown, guys. I'm not trying to avoid Chinatown. It's just I'm trying to show you guys the business district. I've covered Chinatowns in many cities. Check out my LA Chinatown. Check out, I believe I did a Miami Chinatown. Maybe not. I know I did Philadelphia Chinatowns on several occasions, walking and driving tours. James Spader, Mara Turney. I've seen her too. Wow, there's a lot of famous actors. Steve Carell. Yeah, the dude from The Office and the dude from Evan Almighty. That's my guy. We're driving to Franklin. We're passing Eastern Bank. We got Havana Sushi on our right. The Merchant Kitchen and Drinks on our right. Bon appetita. Mediterranean Bakery and Grill on our left. Damn, there's a nice Kawasaki Supermoto Enduro Dual Sport on my right. Look brand new. I want to get off and ride it now. No through traffic. So I can go right or I can go left. I think I'm going to go right. Something's telling me to go right. I'm going to allow this gentleman to cross the street. Oh, I don't even have to go right. I can go in front of us. Authorized vehicles only. No, I can't. It's authorized vehicles only. No, can I go right? I don't know, guys. I'm going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out together. Marshall's downtown crossing on our left. Yeah, Steve Carell, Mara Tierney. I've seen a lot of these people's movies, which is cool. Casey Affleck. Nah, bro. Professional film director and film producer. Nah, you behind the scenes, so I don't really know you, bro. Ocean's 11? Casey Affleck? What is he, in it? An actor? Nah, his face don't stand out to me. And I seen Ocean's 11. I'm actually an Ocean's 11 fan. I actually like Ocean's 11. Was it Ocean 11, Ocean 12, and what else? Is it Ocean 13 or no? Didn't they make one with women? Anyway, I don't think I seen the one with women. But I saw Ocean's 11, Ocean 12. I don't remember him. But anyway, I probably got to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in quite some time. We got a CVS in front of us. All right, so speaking of movies, what movies were shot in Boston? All right, let's get to that shortly. There's so much going on. We got a McDonald's on our left. I'm going to allow this female with her child or her children to pass. It looks like grandmom, 2 daughters, and all the granddaughters. I just called it out. Yep. Grandmom. All right, why you beeping, bro? Like, I'm letting the people walk. Can you chillax for a hot second? Oh, man, there's all these souvenirs. Oh, I'm all right. We definitely got to... What's this at? I got to remember this location. School Street? I don't remember location. I'll figure it out. Oh, we already came through here. I remember this. You see, I told y'all in the beginning that this was going to throw us all over the place, so that's why I gave that disclaimer. Don't expect a professional tour here. I am not a professional, ladies and gentlemen. Please do not try this at home. Oh, and the Celtics are from here. I used to wear Celtics hats when I was young, the New Era hats. I used to like Celtics not because of the team, because I don't care about sports. I don't care about basketball, none of that stuff. But I used to like the color green. Green was one of my favorite. Green's my birthstone. So I used to really like, wearing green stuff as well as red. And I used to like the little, the Irish dude. Damn, that fixie bike is out. He ain't stopping. The fixie dude is not stopping. But then again, he probably got his bike set on fixed gear, and if you've ever ridden a fixed gear bike, you can't stop easily without ruining your kneecaps. The crank keeps spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. Let's make this left here because we never went through here. Like, whoever rides a bicycle and knows what I'm talking about knows exactly what I'm referring to when I say fixed gears are a pain in the butt. It's fun to try out, but in a city like this, my guy got balls of steel. All right, so some movies. What movies were shot in Boston? There's a bunch of movies shot in Massachusetts, but let's take a look at some that were shot in Boston. Let's make this right here. Oh, I'm about to say, this is a dead end. Anyway, this is a really small block. Look at Odessa Shoe Repair. There's a little tiny shoe repair business in front of us in this tiny little block. Patriots Day was shot here, 2016. Let's make this right. Glory, 1989's Glory. 1994's Blown Away. 2005's Fever Pitch. 2007, Gone Baby Gone. 1997's Good Will Hunting. That makes sense because Matt Damon's from here. 1970s, Love Story. 2003's Mystic River. 1973's The Paper Chase. 2009's Paul Blart, Mall Cop. I like that movie, Paul Blart. Yeah, I actually like that actor's movies too. He's a good actor. Funny dude. He's a little heavy set, but he's funny, man. Kevin James? Funny guy. I love his movies. All right, let's go right. I don't think I ever went right. So let's try to, for the remaining time of this tour, check out some uncharted territory. All right. Good thing is, I haven't seen many dogs. and I love dogs. If you're watching this, don't feel no type of way. I love dogs. I'm actually driving around with 2 dogs right now in the vehicle. But the reason why I said it is because normally when we do tours in downtowns, there'll be a bunch of dogs. Our dogs, well, one of my dogs, get aggressive. She's territorial, so she tends to growl at other dogs. Wow, it's really windy outside. It's pushing a car. Oh my gosh, I wanted to do a walking tour of this town, this city so bad, but the wind is deterring me. The parking situation is really deterring me. But the no dogs was inviting me. It was look at this lady crossing the street with her dog in her hand. But the wind is blowing. I see people like, when Michael Jackson does the scene, and he holds his crotch and he puts his arm in the air and his shirt's blowing. I feel like I can do that. Or like Marilyn Monroe when she's like standing there with her dress and her dress is blowing up. That can happen right now in Boston. Seriously, we got the Verizon building on, all right? And the reason why I'm concerned about the wind is because if you watch my Rapid City, South Dakota walking tour in downtown Rapid City, you'll see that the wind was disrespecting my camera. Because I'm walking with when I do a walking tour, I walk with a camera stabilization tool, a gimbal, a 3-axis gimbal. And the wind be so strong, it just flings the camera every which way. I don't think I want to go through that right now. So I do apologize, guys. I'm kind of heartbroken. Low-key, I'm heartbroken because I wanted to walk many of the major cities in America. And I did walk a high percentage of them, but we skipped a handful of them for, timely reasons. We're trying to get back to our hometown. We've been out for almost about a year. There's a lot of responsibilities that have to be tended to. As well as gas costs are incredible. These gas costs here downtown, well, I just paid for gas. I paid $6.34 a gallon for gasoline. That's Los Angeles prices. That's LA prices. That's Chicago prices. That's big city prices. And I can only imagine it's probably New York prices. In LA, it was kind of high. That was $6.70, $6.99. I damn near spent. Matter of fact, one time I did spend $6.99 a gallon, and then for the RV, it was like $6.50 a gallon. Bro, I was sick. Not at you sick, but I was like my gut was like, oh man, this is whack. And we don't really have no real steady funding source for this trip. We have an occasional handful of viewers that'll randomly send us, $10. We don't really ask to, shout out to the people. You guys know who you are. And I recently, this past 2 weeks on my birthday, look at Boston Duck Tours on our right. Wow, the Boston Duck Boat. And I recently launched our merch store. Shout out to the select people that supported our channel with merch. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, majority of this trip has been funded out of pocket. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. 10 plus grand, probably upwards of 14, 15 grand. I haven't sat down and did the mathematics yet, but yeah. So the last couple states we've been moving at a steady pace. And also we've had a couple situations where this is the first time you guys are hearing this, but Omi was sick in the Pacific western portion of the United States. She was sick. That influenced me to move faster because I wanted to get her back to Philly, where medical attention serves her best. We actually took her to a hospital in Oregon. Is it Oregon? No, it was Washington State. And I didn't even feel comfortable. Like I was camping out across the street from an emergency room. Like y'all don't know this. This is stuff that y'all don't know. Jersey at the moment, she's going through some medical stuff. She's going through a UTI. And I don't know if it's the change of environment. There's so much going on, guys, that I want to keep it moving. And, I got my personal reasons. Most people don't know. They're like, Toon, but why didn't you go here? Toon, you can't miss this place. Toon, you better go to this place. Like, bro, donate $10,000 and then I'll consider it. But, yeah, man, it's tough, y'all. All right, so Paul Blart, the Bostonians. I think they had a Boston Marathon movie that was shot here, too, right? Boston Marathon movie. Yeah, there's a bunch of other movies that were shot here, guys, but there's not enough time in the day or time in this tour. Look at this dude on my right, must be a dog walker. He's walking a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5 dogs. Yo, he's walking 5 different dogs, different breeds of dogs. So, ouch. This pothole. Yo, and the vehicle wear and tear comes out of pocket, guys. Whenever something breaks, we hit a pothole in LA. When we was doing the Figueroa Street tours, it broke my fog light in the front of this car. It's a glass fog light. We hit it so hard that it broke the fog light. Look at another dog walker on our right with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dogs. Wow. Those dogs are super trained to be super docile because I can't imagine my Jersey doing that. if my Jersey, like, my dog's named Jersey. She's like, if we ain't go way back since the dog pen, I ain't banging with you. All right, let's make this right at Max Hershovitz. Wow, she did a half stop and just ate right through it when I was sitting there at a complete stop. But anyway, I guess that's because we're here in Boston. We didn't cover the whole entire, city of Boston, but hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the seed that I planted.